Welcome back to Sissy Maya. Here, we embrace true femininity. Make sure to subscribe to our channel to never miss an update.
Being a feminine boy was something that had always come naturally to me. Growing up, I was always drawn to things that were considered traditionally feminine, from playing dress-up with my sister's clothes, to watching princess movies instead of action films. While this didn't bother me personally, I often faced criticism and teasing from others for not conforming to societal expectations of what it means to be a boy. However, as I grew older and became more confident in my identity, I realized that being a feminine boy was something to be embraced and celebrated. In this article, I will be sharing my journey towards embracing my femininity and the steps I took to feel and appear more feminine. To start off, I believe that the first step towards being a more feminine boy is accepting and embracing your identity. This can be a challenging and intimidating process, especially if you have faced criticism or bullying for not fitting into societal norms. For me, it was a gradual process that involved a lot of self-exploration and introspection. I started by questioning why certain things were considered feminine or masculine and why we were expected to conform to these gender norms. This helped me realize that gender is a social construct and it is okay to not fit into a specific category. Once I accepted this, I was able to confidently embrace my femininity and not let the opinions of others affect me. The next step was to explore my own femininity. This involved trying out different styles and activities that were traditionally associated with femininity. I experimented with clothes, makeup, and hairstyles that were considered more feminine. This was a fun and liberating experience for me as I finally felt like I was being true to myself. I also took up dance classes and started to incorporate more expressive and graceful movements into my everyday life. These activities not only helped me feel more feminine but also allowed me to express myself in ways that I had never explored before. One of the most important things I learned on this journey was that femininity is not limited to appearances. It is a state of being and can be expressed in different ways. For me, femininity meant being empathetic, compassionate, and vulnerable. These traits may not be traditionally associated with masculinity, but they are what make me feel more feminine. I learned to value and embrace these qualities instead of suppressing them to conform to societal expectations. In order to appear more feminine, I started paying attention to my posture and body language. I noticed that I naturally slouched my shoulders and walked with a more rigid gait, which are typically seen as masculine traits. I consciously started working on my posture, standing up straight with my shoulders back and walking with more fluidity. This not only helped me appear more feminine but also made me feel more confident and poised. I also started incorporating more feminine gestures and facial expressions into my body language. These small changes made a huge difference in how I presented myself to the world. Another important aspect of appearing more feminine is grooming. Taking care of my skin, hair, and overall appearance not only made me look more feminine but also helped me feel more confident. I started a skincare routine, using products that were specifically targeted towards my skin type. I also paid attention to my hair, opting for more feminine hairstyles such as a layered cut or side-swept bangs. I also started wearing nail polish, which was seen as a typically feminine activity. These small changes in my grooming routine helped me feel more put together and added to my overall feminine appearance. As I started to embrace my femininity, I also had to learn to deal with the negative comments and opinions of others. Despite the progress we have made as a society, there is still a lot of stigma surrounding boys and men who express their femininity. I learned to ignore these comments and stay true to myself. I surrounded myself with people who accepted and celebrated my femininity, instead of trying to change or suppress it. This not only made me feel more confident and comfortable in my own skin but also helped me build a supportive community. Finally, I believe that it is important to understand that being a feminine boy does not mean conforming to a specific set of expectations or behaviors. It is about being true to yourself and expressing your femininity in a way that feels authentic to you. Each individual's journey towards embracing their femininity will be different, and there is no right or wrong way to go about it. As long as you are comfortable and happy with yourself, that is all that matters. In conclusion, embracing my femininity as a boy was a liberating and empowering experience for me. It allowed me to break free from societal norms and express my true self. However, it took time and effort to get to this point. It required a lot of self-acceptance, exploration, and confidence. While I still face criticism and judgment from others, I now have the tools and mindset to deal with it and stay true to myself. Embracing my femininity has not only helped me be more comfortable and confident in my own skin, but it has also helped me appreciate and celebrate the diversity of gender expression. I hope this article can inspire and encourage other boys who are on a similar journey of embracing their femininity. Remember, you are valid and worthy just the way you are.